Wait. Not Rowan, why are you suffocating? Stop it. Hurry up. It crashed your game instantly, really? Thermite sounds useful for everyday life. Like, you know, opening tins. Totally. And it'll cook your beans at the same time. Just a little blob of thermite on the top of your tin of beans. Instant beans. But it will make a hole in your countertop as well. That's the only downside. But instant beans. You know? Sometimes you have to weigh up the good with the bad. There's my Weezeworts. That is good. Very good. Stinky. Well done. Anyone else leveled up? No. Third time you've had to rebuild your oxygen cooling system. First crash was the rock granulator and now the codex thing. That sucks, buddy. Get out! Get out! Yeah, that sucks. That's not good. I don't think I'm going to seal this in the conventional sense. I'm just going to put an airlock in. We'll put a mechanised airlock so we can get in here later and rip it apart. Like with this one down here, I'll leave the liquid lock in place for now. It's fine. It'll be okay. Because I'm probably going to want 4 Weezeworts for something else later. If we get some steel thrown together and we can rip these pumps out. That would be a good shout. I like that. Oh shit, I just got rid of the ladder before we finished. Bastard. I'm a fool. Okay, just finish this, and then we're going to do critters now. This is probably going to make a big watery mess, by the way. Did we actually drop any ice there? I don't think we did. All the ice must have melted that we mined out. That's fine. Okay. Right then, it's time to start planning what I want to do with critters. I think what we might do is we'll do the normal hatches first. You can technically make your own thermite, but I advise against it. I've seen that. They don't they use Etch-a-Sketches or something? They take the... Is it iron filings or something you need? It's something in Etch-a-Sketches, I'm sure of it. I've seen someone make thermite, and it did look like thermite. Probably isn't very good thermite, I suppose. Like, probably not very pure, but it was interesting. You like the new creature there? I haven't seen. What's that 100? Aluminium filings and some chemical. Oh, okay, aluminium dust, other metal oxides. I see. Look at our little shine bug party that's still going on up here. By the way, they fucking love it up here. I've still not seen an alive vole dude yet. I don't know if we can actually see them through tiles or how it works. Maybe they're all dead. Is there any overlay trick to see voles? You haven't seen one either. I mean, mine might all be dead because I mean it's hot up here, so chances are they're all dead. From what Saturnus was saying, I hope not. If they are, then I probably will try and debug some in, because obviously that's one of the things I want to play with. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We have 32 tons of ceramic. I've not been paying much attention. We've got plenty of coal. I'm just having a look at the stuff that we've got. Plenty of coal. Polluted dirt's building up for some reason. Not very much eggshell, but a bit. We have 268 tons of useless abyssalite at the minute, but hopefully we'll use it in the future. We have 1 million different seeds. Okay. In terms of metals, we're very low on wolframite. We need to get into that big boy ice biome to get our wolframite, I think. But yeah, I kind of want to get this done, but I'm going to put it all on a low priority, I think. And we'll start doing some other goodies. Do you have any petroleum hanging about? Check its colour. It looks yellow-green now in your game. Ooh. I don't think we have got any kicking around. Not that I've seen. No, I don't think I've got any. Right. Okay. I keep pausing because I want to pan around the map, but what I'll do in a minute, we'll just get to the base and get doing some building. Let's get this crap swept out. No, my dupes won't need to come down here for anything apart from coal. And a good amount of natural gas coming through now, though, which is good. It's only active for another 12 cycles, but inactive for like 50, and then it's on for 90. So I kind of want to make sure we got this done. I might just fucking get all this chlorine and stuff out of it. Let's just sweep this up, then I'll turn the airlock off. You can make rudimentary gunpowder with charcoal, rock, salt and sulfur. The exact proportions I do not know. Maybe you can find them in space through rocket exploration. Possibly. I genuinely don't know. Clay, let's add new critters to megalith. They're all killed by the regolith deposited meteors. Yeah, I think it was just a temperature oversight. I think that's what that boils down to, but it'll be fine. I just want to get rid of this chlorine, and then we can get rid of this filter. Yeah, we read that before, Spectula. But because we started this before that patch was in, then I've not seen one yet, so I don't know if we've got any left. Your name really trips me up. Spectacular. But yeah. How much water does your steam vent produce? I'll have a look in a second, buddy. We've got 2 steam vents. We've got this one up here, which is 3.5 kilos, but only active roughly half a cycle. Dormant in 20 cycles. And then we've got one down here, which is a bit of a bigger boy, which is 5 kilos, I think. Yeah. This one's going to go dormant soon. I was going to go and collect all this water, but I don't know if I can be arsed. I'll probably look at insulating this when this is inactive, because this is dormant for a good while, isn't it? Yeah, like 60 cycles or something. So, in the meantime, everything else seems to be ticking over all right. Our cooler is still working lovely. Our liquid has backed up though, which is fine as long as it doesn't raise in temperature in the pipe too much. That seems pretty stable to me. That'll do. You're the first one to get it right in like ever. Oh, glad to hear it. I normally stumble on names really badly. It is a tricky name to say though, in fairness. Every ounce of me wanted to say spectacular. Which, you know, maybe you don't regard yourself as spectacular, Omni. I don't know. I don't know you, alright? I don't want to read into you. But I'm glad I got it right. To live on the surface or burrowed, buried. I believe they roam through tiles. They can sort of swim through tiles, I think, but I don't really know. You guys seem a lot more efficient than my 15 do. It's not the gold solution for priorities and jobs. I'm doing a lot of priority 9 stuff when I want to get something done cheaper. In fairness, that's kind of how I roll. If something needs done now and I'm looking at it, it's priority 9. That's generally how this shit goes. Okay. I mean, this chlorine arguably would never bother me if I kept it above 2 kilos, but I kind of want to get rid of it. The only problem is I run the risk of when this next erupts, it might just cook my pump straight away, so I've got access, so I don't really mind the risk. 0.2 cycles. Can we get this done? We're close. Let's see. Have we any chlorine? Ah, milligrams. Bastard. Chlorine. So the Weezeworts are pushing it around, you see. All chlorine gone now? All chlorine go by? Ah. Sneaky. Fucking Weezeworts. Ah. It's going to erupt again now. Do we reckon that's most of the chlorine? What do we think? I mean, it's nearly a vacuum here almost. I'm going to say that's all the chlorine. Yeah, I think we just became a vacuum then at the very last second. So let's go back to above 2 kilos now. And then I can rip this bastard out. So we'll just come down here and slap in and bridge. And then we'll get rid of all this other crap. Schwep. Saved my load and then turned on sandbox. Little critters still exist for me and they do swim through blocks. Right, okay. Okay. Again, because I've not played any of this really. Like I've not played further than we're at the minute in the stream base. I don't really know a lot of the answers to this stuff. I'm sort of speculating a little bit on stuff that I've read. Okay, we can forget about that for a while. That is capped. This is going to be a problem. Hot space bastards up here. Excuse me, but we'll deal with that later. For now, I'm going to rip out all my hatches. This needs to be changed. I want to get rid of all this hydrogen that's stuck in the base as well. So yeah, let's start doing some stuff. Yeah, let's go up here. Pipitos, welcome. How's it going? The thing is, the animals don't spawn until you see the thing. So since you haven't seen much of the surface yet, they most likely are okay. Oh, cool. Oh, we'll have a look when we get up there anyway. As I say, it's one of them things. If we got up there and they weren't there, I would consider spawning them in anyway. Because, can't play the update and not see the critters just because we started a bit early. That wouldn't be fair. Not one bit. So yeah, I'm going to rip out a lot of this crap first. I'll just put some ladders in so that we can do this quickly. And then I'll map out sort of the build that I've got in mind. And hopefully it should work nicely. I'm probably going to piss a lot of oxygen out into the world, but because this is well oxygenated anyway, it doesn't really matter. And we've got oxygen for days, I think, so it should be pretty sweet, all being well. Very simple piping in the base, but it's kind of nice. This is a mess, but we'll fix that later. Ooh, the fucking lag is real. Did hotfix make PO2 blue for everyone else? It made it like turquoisey green for me. That's what I was seeing, like a turquoisey green colour. Do you mean like this, Dover? Like this? This sort of colour. Like, I've never seen the shade of green in the game before. I don't know if it's showing up on stream well. It's a very strange green. Yeah, look at the colour of Plutox. It's fucking weird. It's certainly not greeny stink coloured anymore, is it? Mine is blue just like O2. I can't tell the difference. Yeah, you're not wrong, mate. Look. I hadn't even noticed. I just thought it was a weird biome at the top. But yeah, you're dead right. Yeah, look at this puff guy. Stanky. Yeah, we need to have a bit of a shy out and do a bit of a tidy up. What I might do after this stream tonight, I might leave the colony running for a bit and do a mass sweep up and get rid of all this debris and crap. Because it's going to be slowing us down, and I am really feeling the lag on stream now, which kind of sucks dick. Does suck quite a big amount of dick. Gaggles of dick, you might say. All the dick. Oh jeez, we've killed off quite a few critters because I've not been, but we've not been ranching and stuff, so they're all glum. I bet these aren't too happy up here either, are they? Yeah, that's the problem with doing priority 9 stuff for too long. Like, none of my jobs were getting done in the base. Although it's probably a good time to build our better ranches, so it couldn't be better timed, really. Nice. Still need to run some carbon dioxide pumps out for these, but for our coal gens, but not yet. We're not actually using this side of the grid at all, are we? Oh, we're using one pump down here because our chlorine guys has come active again now. So we're filling up this storage with chlorine at the minute. Jeez. Jeez. Now if we go to igneous, we can go in there. Okay, so I want to drop that liquid down if I can. I'm going to have to rip these pinch peppers out. I was going to leave them as like some wild crops, but I think we'll just rip them out. Hold on. Before we break through here. Yeah, before we break through here, let's let this hydrogen out. Because... Fuck, what did I just deconstruct? Gas pipes. If we let this out now, then we can catch it in this little area up here, rather than going to a slime biome, which is what I want to do. We'll carry on digging all this crap out. Lovely. Insulated tiles, post up a slide. What's the best? Igneous? Yes, Wachunga said. Ceramic's very good, but it's expensive. You need to slap down a load of kilns to keep up with it. You certainly fucking piss through it, like, really fast. real fast. Alright, so with the old hatcheries, I could go to the wall here, but I kind of want this to be like, I kind of want the bottom area to be like 9 wide if I can. It'd be nice to do it with just one sweeper. It's not essential, but it'd be nice. So what I'm thinking is we'll have like a pool of water down here. Just a pool of water. No automation, no nothing. It won't need it. And then we'll have a couple of tiles over the polluted water to catch the occasional critter. In theory. And I think it'll work. Don't need to worry about all this stuff being in the way, but I do need to get rid of these ladders and stuff. How can I do this? With the space that I have, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think this will work quite nicely. So, let's get rid of you. I'm going to want a water pool down at the bottom. So let's build... Fuck it, we're just slapping in 2 sweepers. This will make sense. So, let's do this. And then we're going to have some of this. We're going to have to completely wreck this hatchery whilst we're fanning about. Who's got hypothermia? What's going on? Or have we got somebody with slime lung? What's actually going on at the minute? Show yourself, you bastard. Hypothermia, okay. I thought we had somebody with slime lung, then I heard a lot of sneezing and coughing. Lovely. Right. Yeah, I'm going to do all this priority 9. I want to get this done now. We'll get one mapped out, and then I can do the other one on the other side a bit slower. It's hard trying to figure out how I want to do this whilst they're taking so long to get to any task. But I think we'll stack 2, one on top of the other. So we'll have like hatches and stone hatches on this side maybe. And then we'll move our smooth hatches to the other side. Maybe we'll do sage hatches, although I don't really know what we'd feed them. Might do 2 lots of normal hatches. Don't know, we'll see. We will see. Right, let's rip all this crap out. We'll leave this vent here, but we'll get rid of a lot of this other crap. Probably don't want the sweeper there either. This might actually work leaving the sweeper here, I don't know. So this is our killing pool at the bottom. This is where the wetter is going to be. We'll get rid of all this. And then my thinking is we'll just have like maybe 2 tiles on each side for capturing. And then Penis balls. Get out of here. That'll work. That will work. By the way, just tested it. It's only the rock granulator that crashed the game, so you're set to make steel. Oh, okay. Thank you, buddy. Let's make this 9 so that we keep our coal gens going, by the way. So this is going to be the floor of the hatchery. So the middle tile... that's going to be a wall. So you're seeing the build now then, guys. So that's going to be that. That can be there. That can be there. We want a little bit of automation there. We'll have station... do have food quite close by, and then we'll have the stations, and then we will have the critter drop-off points. And I'm actually going to make as much of this out of doors as I can. All this stuff down the middle is going to be doors. I want everything to be able to be dropped through, in theory. But I'll lock some of these. Okay, let's just drop this stuff into the base. So, I think we need to go like 17 high. Hey guys, just want to pop in and say, I haven't updated the upgrade released today. Don't, it's a crash fest, wait for hotfix. I've already upgraded, not had a crash yet, Saturnus, touch wood. But yeah, people have been saying that it is very crashy. Very crashy. But thank you for the warning, buddy. Bloody crash fest. Let's see. What we'll do now, before I put the stations in, let's build some big old ladders up the middle, so we can get this stuff built. So yeah, I think this is going to want to be 17. So on the outside walls, we can use mesh tiles. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That should be right. Okay. Crash Fest is better than the Sausage Fest though, right? Yep, totally, mate. I would rather have and Crash Fest than a whole cavalcade of cocks. Fact. We'll leave this open for a minute whilst I get these bottom locks done. And then, yeah, this is where we're going to want water to be ultimately. Methinks. I'm also going to want to lock all of the... Oh no, it won't matter if we lock them actually. I don't think anything can fall through these, so... think this will work nicely. So we can now close these. Let's see. So it'll be active for. We'll activate it at night time-ish for like 1%. And a boop. I might just leave these last 2 tiles till last. Get in there. And then if we mirror this build on the other side of the base as well, I think it will work quite nicely, I think. We might only need 1 mesh tile, I don't know if we'll need 2. But we'll see. See how many critters we get, basically. So let me rip out this. I'm also going to make sure we're not dropping any critters in here for a minute. We probably won't need this. I'll probably end up just getting rid of that altogether. Ooh, so how much longer to rockets? Nerd Rage. At the moment, I'm trying to get the... I'm trying to do my critter rooms a bit better so that we get more eggshell and food and stuff. Because this little mushroom farm is all the food we've got at the minute, and it's not enough really for the amount of dupes that we've got. So the reason I'm doing the critters now is so I can get it in, forget about it, and then when we come to look at it in 50 cycles, we'll have a fuck ton of eggs and critters and stuff. So yeah. Timothy, how are you, bud? Yeah, the lag is becoming real, unfortunately. Especially the cycle lag. This is the lag. 10 seconds of waiting whilst the game goes. Morning! You know, it's not the best. Okay. But rockets? Soon! Soon. Yeah, we need to get our steel production, all sorts on. We need to do quite a bit yet, buddy. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it won't be tonight. Let's put it that way. I'm hoping I've counted this right. Okay, let's get rid of you now. Dig out you. We'll try and drop this water down. And we can just put our pump in later and collect all that later. Which should be good. Rocket seemed crashing, buggy. Hopefully it'll be fixed for time to get to that point. That's what I'm... To be honest, right, I'll just explain. The reason I started this in pre-release, because I don't normally like to do pre-release bases, right? But there is so much more late-game content added to the game that what I didn't want to do was wait for the full release to come out and then try to rush a stream to do a full, complete playthrough like we've had to do in the past when it's been on like a 6-week schedule. So I know it's not as much of a fast schedule now, rolling out new bits and bobs, but I wanted to make sure we thoroughly probe space. I want to go balls deep in space, right? To do that, we need to have a solid base infrastructure, and that's why I've started early. So the lag and stuff is just a necessary evil, so that when the full release does come out and the debug tools are taken out of the equation, hopefully we'll have a stable base we can play and really fuck about. That's what I want to do. That is the plan. That's why most of the builds in this base are built for the future. Like, I'm planning collecting as much resources and shit as I can now, so that when we come to that point later in the game, we won't want for anything. That's kind of my my thought process. They might roll out the update and it's no better improvement FPS wise, in which case there won't be much left of a playthrough, but we'll have to see. We can turn off the debug lag from beta. What's that, NC? It's not debug lag, it's the debug tools, it's like the data recording tools or whatever that they use to analyze the gameplay and see how it runs on people's systems.